Michigan head coach against Oregon. He played them well and beat them often when he was the coach at Utah. We'll see if that adds a new little wrinkle into this matchup here today. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. And the Wolverines headed toward the ball, and we are ready for action. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. The run inside. It's Griffin. Got enough for the first. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. That's the type of explosive play you love to start a drive with. First down from the 42. He wants to change this route. Might as well give it to him again. Pickup of 5 is now 2nd and 5. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? You know, the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their emotions, I think, goes a long way in who wins this one.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Well, this defense knew they had a tall task playing against this Heisman caliber quarterback. And the best way to affect him is with pressure. They were able to hit him on that play, and that forced the incompletion.
Under fire. Got his man in the middle. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Dante Moore. Catch in the middle. It's Hooks. Gashes the heart of the knee. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
You're the better team. You're playing at home. That's the way you start a football game. Putting a drive together, getting 6 on the board, taking the lead. Nice start by this offense.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the finisher coming courtesy of that touchdown toss from 45 yards out. Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Here's Underwood. Got his man. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
I think really good wide receivers do a good job of making every route kind of look the same. You could tell this looked like a vertical route. So if I'm a DB, I'm bailing, and all of a sudden he sits that hitch down. Nice job by the wide receiver, creating enough separation to create a positive game.
That is a tremendous job by the defender on that play, because when the ball was thrown, his head was turned around. He was watching the receiver, quickly spun the head, turned his shoulder, located the ball, and then knocked it down.
Throws to the wideout. Picked off! What a play by this defense!
Not all guys have the ability to break on the football, go make a play, and catch it. You offense for a reason. A lot of the wide receivers are the ones that do most of the catching. Great job by the defense securing the INT.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Here's Moore to throw. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Moore will throw. Makes the catch. Caught, and he's close to the first down on the nice pickup there. The Ducks racing to the line in the hurry-up. Michigan wants to stop the clock. They'll use the timeout. It's their second. They burned a couple early, now down to just one timeout to work with. 3rd and short from the 26. Pretty easy field goal range, but they'd love to pick up the first. Might be calling a hot route. Moore from the gun on 3rd down. Finds his big tight end. There he goes. He's got it up. It'll be a first down. They've got it up to 12.
Well, on a lot of 3rd downs, tight ends can be a quarterback's best friend, but especially this guy. I mean, he's got a unique skill set catching the football. He could be the primary target, not just on this offense, but on offenses all around the country as well. And on that 3rd down, really nice route, gets the separation, able to make the catch. They pick up the first, and they keep this drive alive.
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense. Like getting them in more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that first down.
Pocket breaking down. Trying to make something happen. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks!
And how about this signal caller today, man? He's showing you he can do it through the air and now with the legs, showing off the repertoire, showing why he is so hard to defend, and this defense is feeling it early in the football game.
And the extra point is good. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Takes the handoff. It's Marshall. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks. But how about the linebackers swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
Here's Underwood to throw. Under fire. Fires downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Making great decisions. That's what all of the legendary Michigan quarterbacks have done. John Navarre, Elvis Gerbach, and the guy can't remember drafted in the 6th round by the Patriots.
Yeah, that guy, what was his name? Tom Brady? Yeah, I think that's his name. Yeah, he was pretty good too. But when you
maybe a crease. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big gain.
Had to get rid of it quickly.
Well, man, this quarterback is fast, and you saw that on his ability to scramble around, but he wasn't fast enough to outrun that hit, and it was the hit that caused the incompletion.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
The power of Autzen Stadium on full display. The house of loud is deafening on this third down. Underwood trying to cut through the noise. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Going the other way, and he's got room. Inside. Touchdown Ducks. How about this defense taking one back to the house? No midseason concentration lapse here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
You simply cannot do better as a defense. They have shut them out. A goose egg on the scoreboard. You get a pick six right there to extend your lead right now. This defense is playing with their hair on fire. The offense has no answers. And if I'm this defense, I keep the pressure up. I'm keeping my starters in the game, and I'm just pouring it on.
This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Underwood using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. At the 35, he's open. Turning it on. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a first down. So that big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Looking to throw, it's Underwood. Here comes the heat. He's sacked. This defense all over him.
And this is not the start this guy envisioned in this game. He's already thrown a pick six here in the first quarter, and now he takes a sack. You got to wonder if that pick six rattled him a little bit. And if he's out here now seeing ghosts, he's got to get to the sidelines. He's got to shake the cobwebs off. You've got to be able to turn the page and have a short memory, because this thing is going in the wrong direction for their signal call.
Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. They had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Early movement on the offense will push them back a bit. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. This third down a little longer after that penalty. Throwing, Underwood. Oh, they're after him. And they'll miss the connection here on third down.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable third and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
The Wolverines will punt this one away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And he can't quite get it down or out of bounds. It's into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Duck offense to get the drive started. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first two drives. He lofts one down the sideline. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
You want to make a guy that's elite, that's one of the best in the business, start to become more and more human. Keep getting hits on him. Nice job by the defense, getting in his face, being physical. Make him feel your presence. Don't let him get comfortable back there in that pocket.
In the gun on third down, Moore. He fires to the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Ducks will try to pin them back with the punt. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Cradles it at the 35. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering, what didn't I say? What didn't I do to get my team ready to go? Because we look like we're sleepwalking at this point, Dave.
Yeah, nothing went well in the first quarter. You just say refresh. Like, let's try to find a way now, chip into this lead, try to make it somewhat manageable when you get to the half.
Here's the pressure. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
We haven't even gotten to halftime yet. This offense has their hands full trying to keep this quarterback standing up straight. They've already given up multiple sacks. That's the biggest reason why they're trailing by as much as they are. They better go in at halftime and make some big-time adjustments.
They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. Rush is on him. Got rid of it just in time. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. And the Wolverines will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. He only needs a sliver of daylight. And there he goes. Touchdown, Oregon. Special teams coming